Hello and welcome to AgileWiki project. My name is Bill LaForge and this is going to be a series of talks on the AgileWiki project. But on this first video I'd like to take a little bit of time and talk about myself, who I am, what I've done, what interests me, why I'm doing what I'm doing. I graduated in 1971 from Penn State University with a degree in computer science, bachelor's degree. And after that, a series of jobs like anybody else. I started working in a bank, then Univac, savings and loan, headed my own retail store for a while, worked at Unisys as a contractor, worked at AT&T as a contractor. I finally ended up at the Open Group, which used to be known as OSF, as a research engineer. And I had a lot of fun with that. And then after a while I branched out and started my own project, the Quick project, which was involved with Java data binding. It was one of the first Java data binding projects out there. And my funding was from DARPA. I was a DARPA principal on that project. And built a little bit of a name, not much of a name, but a little bit of a name in the XML community. And from there I tried to generalize it and stepped in the same hole that the rest of the industry did, same problems that Sun Microsystems had with enterprise Java beans. The application persistence model just was difficult. It's relational databases are not generic. You need that object mapping, and that took a number of years to develop. I've developed some alternatives which are the heart of the AgileWiki project. And speaking of that project, it's an open source project, and I'm an avid open source developer for personal reasons. It comes from my job experience. You start a job, you work hard, you prove yourself, you build a reputation, and then something happens and you have to change jobs and you begin the process again. And after you've done this for a number of times, it gets old. I mean, you've proven yourself time and time again, but nobody really knows who you are, nobody really knows what you've done, because that was at some other company, and who knows? So this is where open source for me has a tremendous advantage, because you have continuity over the years, you can build that reputation, you have your accomplishments, and even if you are working another job, those accomplishments follow you to that job, unlike your accomplishments at prior jobs. So I find it, open source is very rewarding in that regard. Now my interest in open source is a little bit different from a lot of other people. I'm not interested in taking some commercial product and creating a open source copycat. My interest is more in taking research ideas and developing them, making them practical and accessible to other developers and reliable. And that's really the heart of my motivation for the AgileWiki project. Thank you.